Welcome to Where the Soul Echoes, a space where your soul's journey comes first. This is not simply an astrological update, but an invitation to step into the rhythm of your own becoming. Here we move slowly, we breathe deeply, we honor the truths that stir in the quiet places of the heart. Tomorrow, on the 28th of August, Uranus in Gemini forms a harmonious sextile with Neptune in Aries. This is not a loud transit. It is a subtle door opening, a gentle but undeniable invitation to see with new eyes and to live from a wider horizon. We meet it while the heart is still warm with Venus in Leo, which entered on the 25th of August, arriving just after the new moon in Virgo cleared our field. First the purification, then the fire, now the vision. For the collective, this sequence carries deep meaning. Virgo's new moon asked us to refine, to return to what is true. Venus and Leo embolden the heart to express that truth with courage and devotion. Uranus Sextile Neptune now whispers, what you know in your soul is ready to be imagined into form. Together, they create a living rhythm. Clarity gives courage, gives vision, reminding us that transformation asks for preparation, heart, and wonder. This transit is more than a line on a chart. It is a collective quickening of higher vision, a moment when the unseen draws closer and the possible widens. It asks to be felt, trusted, and gently lived. Uranus is the awakener, revelation, innovation, the lightning that breaks patterns. Neptune is the mystic, unity, compassion, the tide that dissolves the edges of separation. In sextile, they do not collide. They collaborate. This is not an earthquake, it is a dawn. You may notice synchronicities clustering, ideas arriving whole, dreams that feel instructional rather than symbolic. You may be drawn to softer ways of knowing, prayer, meditation, journaling, music. Movement, because the message here isn't barked, it's sung. Compassion rises without sentimental collapse. Innovation sparks without burning you out. Vision meets nerve. If the month has felt like clearing Virgo and kindling Leo, tomorrow opens the sky. It is an invitation to ask, what would my life look like if I trusted the quiet instruction of my soul? For those walking the twin flame journey, Uranus Sextile Neptune touches the connection like a tuning fork. The mirror grows brighter, but this time without drama. Instead of triggering old spirals, it lifts both souls toward a higher vantage point where patterns make sense and choices become cleaner. Telepathic echoes may feel stronger hearing a thought that isn't yours, sensing their mood, receiving guidance in dreams. Long-standing questions may soften into knowing. What you were trying to figure out reveals itself when you stop forcing the answer. The soul mission thread of your union pulls forward. You remember this connection isn't simply about romance. It is about service through love, truth, and presence. This transit does not promise instant reunion. It offers something rarer, coherence. When vision and heart align, the path clarifies. Whether you are in union or in seeming separation, you're invited to live the frequency that calls the next right step. Divine Feminine, your intuition is the altar. Under this sky, you may feel a renewed permission to dream, not as escape, but as architecture of the unseen. A pull to express writing, voice, dance, paint, prayer, because your soul is asking to take up space and beauty. A calm, steady radiance from Venus in Leo, reminding you that your light is leadership, not performance. This is your reclamation of vision. The new moon in Virgo cleared your inner field. Venus in Leo warmed your courage. Now, Uranus Sextile Neptune invites you to name what you know. If longing rises, treat it as a compass, not a wound. If tenderness surfaces, let it be evidence of aliveness, not a reason to close. You do not need to chase, prove, or shrink. You are asked to embody, to listen, to create from center. In this, you become profoundly magnetic, not from effort, but from truth. You will feel that your inner vision is holy. What you create in love becomes a path for both. Radiance is not noise, it is guidance. For the divine masculine, this transit places a gentle hand on his shoulder and turns him toward the horizon. It does not command, it invites into clarity, responsibility, and spiritual nerve. Uranus brings the aha, a clean insight about what matters and what must change. Neptune brings the why, a remembrance that love without spirit is empty motion, spirit without love is disembodied light. Venus in Leo, still warm, still insistent, asks for heart-forward action, not to perform, but to align. He is not being asked to be perfect, he is being asked to be present. There may be a conversation he has delayed, a truth he has danced around, a boundary he needs to keep, or a door he needs to open. The sextile offers support without pressure. If he takes one honest step, the path lengthens ahead of him. He will feel that. He can act from truth without theatrics. His vulnerability is strength in motion. Integrity is devotion made visible. Together, the feminine and masculine are invited into visionary partnership. This is the medicine of the sextile. No forcing, no faking, no frantic reach-only alignment. Conversations lean future-facing. What are we building? How does love want to serve through us? Old loops feel like clothes that no longer fit. Without fanfare, you set them down. Shared symbols emerge, numbers, songs, repeating phrases, breadcrumbs, guiding next steps. This is a transit of embodied imagination. Your union is not meant to be a myth you chase or a performance you stage. It is a living vow renewed each time you tell the truth, hold the line, or soften into love. Neptune can blur the edges, Uranus can jolt. In sextile, they teach a quieter skill, clarity without combat. If confusion arises, pause before problem solving. Ask what wants to be revealed if I stop pushing. If an unexpected insight arrives, tend the nervous system. Breathe, walk, write. Lightning becomes guidance when the body feels safe. If idealization creeps in, ground the dream. What one small, real action honors this vision today? This is devotional practicality. Dream richly, act simply, repeat. You don't need a ritual to meet a sky like this, but anchors help the human parts of us trust the mystical parts. Choose what resonates. Upon waking, write what you remember from your dreams and the first truths you feel. Don't analyze. Just receive or hand to heart. Breathe in for 5, out for 5. Think of one sincere gratitude. Let the nervous system register safe to hear, safe to see. Or each day, take one tiny action that matches your vision, send the message. Sketch the idea, claim the space, make the plan. If you're in contact with your twin flame, agree on a symbol for I'm with you. You can use a song, a word, or something that resonates with both of you, and if you're not, choose a private sign that keeps you aligned without reaching out to him. Every evening, name one illusion you are ready to lay down. Speak it aloud. I release the story that, then choose one truth to carry forward. If you're trying to look awakened, you'll miss your actual awakening. Choose humble honesty over optics. Neptune's compassion is holy. Codependence is not. Help where you can without abandoning yourself. Uranus insights are clean. Panic is not clarity. If it feels frantic, slow down, the real guidance will still be there. If you're in separation, separation under the sky is not a verdict. It is a contract. Let longing teach you what you truly value, then live those values now. Use the sextile to rewrite inner agreements. I only move toward what honors my soul. Trust the nonlinear path of union. Movement often begins in the invisible before it appears in the visible. A quiet prayer. May what is holy between us grow in truth at the pace of grace. Keep me aligned with love, whether together or apart. If you're together or in some form of communication, reunion under this sky wants purpose to sit at the table with pleasure. Name a small co-creation, a project, practice, or service that feels like us. Revisit your rhythms. Your vision needs vessels, make yours kind. Let Venus in Leo keep love warm and brave, while Uranus Neptune keeps it wide and wise. Ask yourself, what is the truest thing I know right now that I haven't yet lived? Where do I still perform love instead of embodying it? What tiny daily act would make my soul exhale? What do I need to release so my vision can breathe? How can our connection serve something larger than us today, not someday? Say to yourself and believe in these words. I align my life with what my soul knows. My vision is clear, my heart is brave, my steps are kind. I choose coherence over chaos, honesty over optics, love over fear. Our union is a living vow to truth. Tomorrow, the 28th of August, Uranus sextiles Neptune, and the sky leans close. We arrive at this threshold still shining with Venus in Leo, 2 days beyond a new moon that tidied our altar. The order matters. First the cleansing, then the courage, then the vision. For the collective, this is a time to let imagination become an ethica, way of living that honors both wonder and responsibility. For twin flames, it is a turn in the path where love remembers its vocation, to awaken, to serve, to become. So let this hush of revelation meet you where you are. Let the dream that won't let go shape one honest action today. Let your heart be the place where lightning and ocean learn to speak. If something here stirred you, softened you, or whispered truth to your heart, please like this video. Subscribe to Where the Soul Echoes and share your reflections below. Your story matters, your voice resonates. Your soul is listening. Let the mirror reveal you. Let the soul echo. Step into the mirror, reflect, awaken, transform.